Briefing show from Admirals, best broker ever. My name is Markus, and I'm really happy to have you here in this show. So I hope you had a great and lovely day, a weekend. You could relax, you could stay away from any kind of trading, and now you are fresh in your mind and your heart and your body to become successful in trading. So we stream this show live on YouTube at the same time. And if you want, you can follow later, or you can subscribe the channel. There's a button in the right corner. You can subscribe it. You can leave a comment. You can give us a like if you want. I would appreciate it very, very much if you give us a like. Yanis, good morning on YouTube. So if you missed the show, if you missed parts of it, or if you missed the last shows, from this morning briefing show, or also from Paul and Jens, then you can go on the channel of Admirals, and there you will find every single piece, whatever you missed in the past. Okay, it's time to share my screen right now. And here we go. So then let me see who is there with me this morning. Beautiful. Hartmut, good morning. Frank, good morning. Johan, Rainer, Darshan, good morning. Milan also. Okay. Michael on YouTube, good morning. Okay, so it's going to be a really interesting week because we have just one interesting appointment this week. Lisa, good morning. And this is on Wednesday. We expect the US interest rate decision. Okay, basically, there is nothing planned to change. It should be remain at 0.25, but press conference, surprising effect, expectations and disappointments, or something like this could be bring a high volatility into the markets. But today it's Monday, and today we just expect Euro Flash PMI Europe, then Chicago Fed activity, then the Flash Manufacturing PMI this afternoon, and the Service PMI also about USA. So maybe if the numbers are quite huge, disappointed, or completely far away from the expectations, then maybe we have kind of volatility in euro, gold, dollar, of course, and the Dow Jones. But if not, then it should be a non-event. So keep an eye on it if you make kind of day trading, by the way. So what do we expect this week? We have a couple of webinars this week. Trading with Dr. Elder, open webinar. It's on Wednesday at 5 p.m. It's Europe, London time, which is 6 o'clock German time. And of course, then we expect live Fed meeting. And on Friday, trading professionally with moving averages. One of my lovely colleagues will hold this webinar. Okay, in case that you want to be really close informed, then it's a great thing if you follow Admirals on Telegram. With your own channel, you can see the link in YouTube and here on Zoom also. So click on it and you have it on your phone or maybe on your screen. And of course, also you can follow Twitter, by the way, Admirals 2. Yeah, here we have Admirals Global, by the way. Here you have similar situation information. And my name on Twitter, in case you want to follow me, is DayTrader70. Okay, so it's time to go to our charts. So, and we start with DAX trading. And this is a great proof that it's always the same. The one time you miss the entry in the second trend arm, I teach you, it's the trend who is running and running and running and running. It's it's really annoying, but this is what we have to learn, except the night of care, of course. But you see, we missed, I missed the entry here last Friday and Thursday, and you see it's running and running and running and running. Okay, it's annoying, but we have to learn about it. So actually now on the right side of the chart, we experienced that on last Friday, we saw the break of the downtrend. So therefore there was actually not a contrary trend. Last night, on Friday night, there we could see, okay, they are developing a new uptrend here, right? That's the green one. So, and the green one now is deep in the correction. So in case that we will see a trend continuation of this green one, because the trend will break below the last 0.3, I set a pending order at the 0.2. But now with the opening this morning, we can see, oh, the correction is running in its own trend in the short side. So which means, okay, we should be prepared in case that the downtrend will continuing. So therefore, we should set a pending order here too. In case that the trend will continue here. So set a pending order, and then we are prepared for both sides, because both trends are in the second trend down right now. We don't know which one will continue. We have to listen to the chart, and then we have to follow the path of logic. And this means both trends can continue. I don't know which one will continue. So just let it go. Be prepared for both sides. This is DAX 10 minutes here, pure trend trading. So before we come to, no, let's be focused on our focus charts, and we start with the Dow Jones. So, and in Dow Jones, we see this, we have still the downtrend. And the downtrend starts here. So now here was the first trend arm, the second one. Now we are the third one. So there was not really a trend continuation. Yeah, it's what a game there. So actually this, and no, it's not really a trend continuation. It's another game here, you know, trick the market out to go short, and then the buyers with huge profits, with huge money buying here. So we don't have to do anything there. Okay. So then the next one is, of course, DAX 40 in 4-hourly chart. Yeah, and here we have the same situation. The downtrend is still running. It's an old trend, which means actually there is still nothing to do. Here we go. And here we go. Third trend arm, there is nothing to do. Yeah. Okay, so the next one is British Pound USD. And here we go. It's another trend, lovely trend. Unfortunately, I missed my entry here. It's a question of my time management. I have to work on it very, very much. And you see now we are on the next trend arm. The best opportunity was here at this point too. Okay, so but we can see since beginning of December, I worked very hard not to miss an entry. It should be an exception, by the way. Okay, so then the gold price, and it's still going up. Gold price is still going up. It's this trend. First trend arm, second one, third one, because there was no break. And here we go. Yeah, and here we go. And now we are in a correction. Now maybe going to continue the trend. So the best opportunity was here in the second trend at the 0.2. Yeah, latest in the correction number 3 also, but now we have to wait. Yes, of course. There's a question on YouTube. This is always live. It's a live account and it's live market, by the way. So then we have Euro USD, and Euro USD is a running trade. We have, here we go. That's a running trade. And you see there is no trend continuation now. Yeah, it's not, it's just a technical, it's a trick of the market. So just let it go. We cannot lose money anymore because we sold half of the position and the stop loss is above the last 0.3. And as long as I don't have a contrary signal, there is nothing to do. Price just at the moment is just going down, and actually we have there nothing, basically nothing to do. So the next one is the in focus chart is Bitcoin. Yeah, and we made money. So, and you see, I don't have an open position here because I made a mistake, because I sold here in the second trend arm. I sold 0.1 mini lots, micro lots, and unfortunately, I wanted to make a partial profits. So, but I sold the full position, unfortunately. So, okay, but in my experience in trading, never died. Nobody and no one died if you made profits. So it's a little bit, yeah, my mistake. However, we made a wonderful profit and everything is fine. Best thing, we didn't fail, we didn't miss the entry in the second trend arm. This is the most important thing. So, and if the trend will continue, okay, then let continue. I hope you are still part of it in case you made this trade too. So partial profits and just let it go. Okay, so I can delete this from my list right now. And before we come to our running trades and possible new ideas for today, I have my question as every day, as every Monday. My Monday question is, what are your trading goals for this week? And in heaven's sake, I hope you will have one this week. So last Friday, we had too many people that said I had no goals for this week. So please set a goal for this week. It's so important if you want to reach anything in trading, yeah, or especially in your whole life, yeah, then you have to set a goal with a specific date. Otherwise, you will take what life was giving you. So, but if you want what you want, if you want to have what you want, then you should plant the right seeds for it. And planting the right seeds for it means first start with setting a goal. So, and there we have two options. I want to stick to the rules under all circumstances. Whatever kind of rules do you use? It's not a need that you use my rules here. You can have your own rules. I hope you back tested it, that you know it's profitable on the long run. And on the other side, I want to learn how to fight my fear in trading. How I want to learn how to fight my fear in trading. And the topic fear is our main topic in this week, because fear is the most overwhelming emotion, and it affects all the time our trading all the time. So, and yeah, feel free. Let's go to the running trades. And we start with Australian dollar, Swiss franc. And it's a lovely trade. It's a really lovely trade. We had a loss with this trade with a long trend. And the long trend actually is not broken yet. because here is the point 3, and you see, let me make this horizontal line here. Yeah, you see, we are working the third time at this point 3. So basically, this main trend is still valid, but the leading trend on the right side now is this one. And therefore, I opened a short position at the point 2 exactly here. And now we are actually in profit. So there was a balance candle last night. There was a chance to make a partial profit, but it was in the middle of the night at 4 o'clock or 3 o'clock my time. So I don't care. But now I can see, okay, the sellers are back in the market. So why should I make a partial profit now? So just wait until this candle is over. Yeah, and let's see. Maybe we see finally the breakthrough to this last point 3, which could mean that we have much pressure on it. Yeah, so, and maybe we have another balance and another trend candles here. So wait for it, wait for the next balance candle and everything is fine. Yeah. So do you have Admiral Markets in South Africa? Oh, Nastia, do you know this? Oh, I'm not sure if we have a branch in South Africa, but basically, even you live in South Africa, you can open, for example, your account in Jordania, or maybe in Europe, whatever it is. It's not necessary to open an account in South Africa. So welcome here in the show, by the way. So next one, Canadian dollar, Swiss franc. Yeah, now we have to be careful because the long trend is still running and we are in profit. We cannot lose money, by the way. Yeah, because the stop loss is at the last point 3 here. But now on the right side of the chart, we have to admit that there is a downtrend. And now after the correction, there occurs a balance candle, which means if this candle is over, we have to set a pending order at this point 2 at 11 o'clock in case that the downtrend will continue. Yeah, and if this will happen, yeah, maybe we can close the long and can open the short. Or you can let it run both. However, it's just on you. Canadian dollar, Japanese yen. Yes. Short, of course. Second trend arm here. Second trend arm here. I opened the trade here at this point 2 to speculate on the trend continuation. Yeah, and now actually, yeah, trend is running. Actually, there's nothing to do. Swiss franc, Japanese yen. Wonderful trend. Yeah, we cannot lose money because we sold half of the position. The stop loss is above the last point 3 and the trend is running for us. Actually, 61 points in profit. Wonderful. Lovely. Euro, Japanese yen, 195 pips in profit right now. Yeah, we sold half the position. The trend is running and running and running and running. Yeah, so here we should have a look at the trader sentiment. This could be really interesting. So give me just a sec that I can see this because we had new numbers this morning. And let's see, Euro, Japanese yen. Here we go. Okay, Monday. Okay, it's completely equal. Okay, nothing. So nothing speaks against this trade. So just let it go. Trend trading, guys. Trend trading. Oh my God, I love it. Euro USD we talked about already. So just let it go. British pound, Australian dollar. I love it. I love it. So I set a pending order in case that the secondary trend, which is the subordinary trend, the correction will continue to the lower side. So therefore, I set a pending order around this last point 2. So I'm not in right now. I'm not in because actually it looks like that the green one, which is the main trend, will continue. We have a strong British pound. It's not about that British pound is so strong. It's more than Australian dollar is so weak, because Australian dollar follows basically the markets. It's a commodity currency. So, and if the markets are weak, like this morning, British pound, New Zealand dollar, US dollar, Canadian dollar, and New Zealand dollar are really weak because they follow the markets, a kind of correlation. So just let it go. British pound, Swiss franc. Love it, right? Oh my gosh, 140 pips in profit. Yeah. And where you can find the trader sentiment here, you have, if you have the special edition premium as special premium version for MetaTrader 5 Admirals, there you have in the indicator, there is in examples, there you will find the sentiment trader, and there you can find the numbers. Okay, what we have to do? Actually, nothing. Just let it go. We are in profit. We sold half the position. Ride the trend as long there is the trend there. Just let it go. Don't interpret. Don't analyze. Just follow the trend. As here, New Zealand US dollar, same procedure. Entry in the second trend on. Now we are in profit. This morning I sold half of my position because there showed up the balance candle. Yeah. And now trade is kind of safe. Yeah. Just let it go. Lovely, right? And finally, oh my gosh, this is US dollar, Canadian dollar. Yes, I sold this morning of the long position because I reached the point 2 and there showed up a kind of balance candle. So I sold this morning half of my position. So I'm completely safe with this trend. And by the way, this partial profits, yeah, I guess is the balance to the first shot. And yeah, now we are by the way, I trailed the hard stop of the short position here because now I want to ride the uptrend. Yeah, it's working, guys. It's really, really working. Okay, and crude oil. Crude oil opens really strong. This morning we saw kind of correction, just 1 day correction, but oil actually is really, really strong. So just let it go. Yeah, I would say let's see our running profits. Oh my gosh, look at this one. No, actually, of the running trades, no single loss. We are really 544 euros in profit, and I'm quite sure we have to turn around this year in our trading. Why? Yeah, I changed. What do I change? Of course, I change my time management. So I made sure since December that I don't miss a signal. I have a proper trade management. And you see, this is the logical result, absolutely logical result. That does not mean that we don't have losses. We had a couple of losses in a row. Yeah, and the account is still in loss, but it's the logic that in the long run, you will have the winners. And this is the best proof. And I prove you this year, if I have the chance from Admirals to have the show for the rest of the year too, I will prove you that we are able to bring this account at least at the beginning, or maybe in profit. And maybe you start with a small account right now in December and you follow the path of logic, then you have a kind of guarantee that at the end of this year, you are in profit. And if you can do this, what we want to have more. This is what you want to do. Okay, fine. Do I have a new trading idea? Yes, I have one. And basically, just it's Canadian dollar, Swiss franc. And I told you, Canadian dollar, Swiss franc, be careful about the short position, because this is the only, actually the only proposal for today, that there is a downtrend and maybe should set a pending order if this candle is over at the 0.2. So this is the only one I have for today in 4-hourly chart. So if you trade any other time frames, be careful with the law of probability. Okay. So in this case, I asked you this morning, what are your trading goals this week? So I want to stick to rules under all circumstances. We are 61%. And we have 39%. I want to learn how to fight my fear in trading. So again, please, in heaven's sake, have a goal this week. It's so much important that you have a goal, because the goal gives you a little bit pressure to stick to the rules under all circumstances. And you need a strong why. But if you set a small, single, teeny, tiny, bitty bit target or goal, it's okay. But please set one goal. What could it be? Yeah, just go on the way and go on track to find the perfect time frame for you. Not the time frame you want, the time frame you can make sure that you never miss a signal. So the time frame must fit to your lifestyle, and not that you make money very fast overnight to become rich overnight. This could be an interesting goal. Yeah, I guess we will have a really exciting week. I'm looking forward to see you for the rest of the days and in the other webinars. And now I wish you a lovely Monday, a great start into your own trading week. And I hope we see each other on other channels. And have a wonderful day. And as always, have courage and be kind.